sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testing. Testing, testicles. Welcome everyone to episode 1933 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beercast, broadcast, gaincast, mancast, pimpcast, sleazecast, and slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, busters, hustlers, and your hoes? It's your boy, Papa Swolio, back with another episode, and today's episode of the Beastcast is brought to you, is powered, is sponsored by Evereston K2 flexing on all you beaches. Summon the Falcon. Welcome to the show, everyone. Make sure you smash that like button. We are live. YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Rumble, Odyssey. Make sure you go to thedailyswole.com for all the links, and make sure you leave that 5-star review on Apple Podcast. You can also catch it on Spotify and all that good shit. What's going on, fam? Let's get some more gorillas. How are we doing today? Are we smashing? What's up, Sean? Culinary. What's going on, CJ? How we doing, Matthew? John. What's up, JF? What's going on, Peaceful Bandit? Marissa, Kashina. We got Josh in the house. We got Cerny in the house. We got Marissa in the house. We're fucking getting it on. It's going to be epic. Oh, we're heating up today. We're heating up. All right, fam. Episode 1933. It is Swole Slut Saturday. So without further ado, we're going to jump right into it. Remember, if you want to make sure you never miss a single episode, we got our accountability meeting on Monday. Make sure you head on over to swolenormousx.com. Join the Swole fam today. That being said, let's bust this nut open and get this fucking party started. Falcon, where you at, Beesh? Ah, there you are, my little peppercorn. You furry nipped Beesh. Put some respect on it. What'd you smash today? Drop in the comments below.
USA, greatest country in the world.
That's an absolute beaut. My goodness, Tessie. You look like you're in motion. Leo, put the fucking liquor down. Put it down. My God, the Falcon's been telling you. The Falcon's actually Leo's sponsor, and you're not doing a very good job. Yes, I know, he doesn't stop. Maybe you should help him out, be a sponsor. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to hold him accountable and be there for him when he obviously falls off the wagon every fucking day. Anyway, hashtag SwoleSlut. You could drop that in the comments down below at your own risk. As you know, Zark Fuckerberg doesn't like it when you drop it sometimes on Facebook. We've had people get flagged or banned for 24 hours for writing slut in the comments. So, you know, you can be creative. We'll keep it loose. We'll keep it loosey-goosey, but just make sure that you are dropping in the comments. If you want a chance to win today's Swole card, we'll give that away at the end of today's episode. For now, spit on it, fam. It's time for that tip. We're ready to go. Just an inch. It's cold outside. We are ready to go. Let's just jump right into the first Swole fan post. Actually, before we do, reminder that coming up on Monday, so tomorrow is Ask Papa Swolio Live. So we'll take tons of questions tomorrow, just pure questions tomorrow. Pure questions. It's the Red, White, and Swole Sunday Fun Day Ask Papa Swolio Live. The Sunday Fun Day Q&A is tomorrow. On Monday, August 22nd, 12 noon, we have our private accountability meeting if you don't want to miss out on that, and I recommend that you don't. because it's going to be awesome. As always, brand new releases every single week. Join the Swole fam today, swolenormousx.com. So that's Monday exclusively inside Swole TV. So get your feet wet, get your dick wet, get your clit wet, everything that needs to get wet. Allow it to get moist and join the Swole fam Monday, August 22nd, this Monday. 12 noon Eastern time. We also have some clips. We have this one. Oh my God. This chick's face. This chick's fucking face. Speak up against anti-fatness. Surround yourself with fat people because that way you won't be scared of fat people. I guess, I don't know. I guess the fatties actually think that people that are in shape are afraid of fat people because technically that's what fat phobia is. I'm afraid of fat. I'm not afraid of fat. I just am proactive in taking care of my health, and you can't handle that I put in effort and that we put in effort to not die young and not have pre-diabetes when we're 30. I mean, I guess that's your prerogative. You can if you want to. You can if you want to. I don't recommend it. Let's just do all the introductions and the releases now. Remember, Back to Swole happens in a little bit over a week, so like 9 days. Back to Swole special event. Again, our accountability meeting on Monday. Not this Monday, but the next Monday will be our Back to Swole special event. So Monday, August 30th, same time, same place, Mondays at 12, always our accountability meeting. So the Back to Swole will be a special accountability meeting event. It's going to be fucking fire. Major releases. Don't miss out on that. Now, let's get into the first fucking Swole fam post.
What's in the box?
Let's just jump right in. First one, we got one from the Swole fam Telegram. I was just over there in the Swole fam Telegram. We got one from Sean. Good morning. Waking up with some mobility and rolling here on Northeast Florida. Let's fucking go. Very nice.
Fucking bullshit.
Wrong button.
Yow.
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 Someone said, are we keeping Arnold? Yeah. We're keeping Arnold because we are going to treat him like a traitorous piece of shit that he's been lately. So I'm not changing all my soundboards. A lot of them are my own voice anyway, but we are going to add him to the Tainty Magooch list. So he's definitely welcome here, but we can shit all over him. So you can shit all you want on, I guess, this freedom-hating son of a Nazi. Okay, and that's actually not out of the scope. That's not out of the scope. That's actually not using it in the terms like the woke does, that if you don't like pickles, you are the N-word, the N-A-Z-I word, but actually his father was. So yeah, it's actually appropriate. Okay, let's get into the next Swole fam post. Let's do another drum roll.
What's in the box?
Oh my God. Let's do another drum roll. All right. Jacob. Oh my God. We got some more progress pictures. Holy fucking beard. This is great. Jacob. Well, fam. It's been a month already. Time for another accountability post from yours truly. Time waits for no person, and it's up to us to make the most of it. That is exactly what I did this month. I crushed every day that I could. I hope you did the same. If not, why not? Be honest, not with me, but yourself. The whole month wasn't ribeyes and dumbbells. I like that. But it was pretty damn close. Something is working for me right now. This is the best I have felt in a long time. It's got to be the ribeyes. I'm glad to be back on track 1000%, and I plan to ride this train into my birthday and my 2-year Swole fam anniversary. Took some month-to-month pics, as always, and was surprised with the front view for once. Thanks for reading the rambles. On to next month. There we go, buddy. There we go. Excellent, bro. Excellent. Little progress day by day. And that beard is looking fantastic. That beard is looking fantastic, by the way. I think that's what's doing it. And I've been telling a lot of you for a while, if you want to get ripped, if you want to build muscle, just grow a beard, don't shave, and poof, all of a sudden you'll be amazing. So ladies, I guess you are shit out of luck.
Fucking bullshit.
Unless you take a lot of testosterone and you grow one of those lady beards. But yeah, I'm not really sure.
How shall we fuck off, oh Lord?
Come on.
Not really sure if that's something you want to get involved with.
How dare you?
Oh, just because you don't shave your legs or your armpits, Greta, don't judge the Swole fam. Don't judge me. How dare you judge me? Don't judge me. All right, let's see here. Let's see what we got. Mick. All right, Mick, we got another one from the Swole fam. Let's see here. Happy Fef, y'all. So this was from yesterday. I hope you had a great Fef, by the way. Today, I'm clearing out phone contacts to celebrate April to present day. All it took was for me to stop being a Tainty Magooch. Thanks for the A+ content, Papa. You're very welcome, Mick. That is one of the best things to do. I always say you want to go through your Instagram, go through your YouTube, go through your podcast, or, the people that you follow maybe on TikTok, and just noise. But contacts are the best. Phone contacts are the best, because then you get a text message from 1273 and they say, hey, what's up? And you deleted this person because obviously they provided no value to you and you don't know who it is. Just don't answer. It's like, I don't know who that is. You don't take it personally. It's like, don't know. You're not in my phone number. Just go, new number, who this? New number, who this? And then you can choose who you want to actually respond to. Just say you got a new number and that person can go fuck themselves. All right, Nathan. Hey, Swole fam. So I got my birthday pump on today. Push Delta, and my tries are burning. And yes, it's my birthday today. I'm 44 for those who are wondering. Happy birthday.
Because stickers?
It's also coming up on pumpkin spice season, hence the shirt. Tomorrow, I have a rank test with my martial arts. I have to say, I feel pretty damn good and nervous. I also started reading Inventing Bitcoin. Anyway, that's all the excitement I got for you. Live long and prosper the fuck out. I'm a Trekkie. Get over it. Go to the fucking gym, birthday pump, and birthday gains. Very nice, Nathan. Good luck on your test. I guess that's today. That's today. So this was written yesterday, last night. So tomorrow was Saturday. So today is Saturday. Congratulations, and I hope it went well. I hope it went well for you. I hope it went well. All right, before we get into the last couple Swole Fam posts, a reminder that we do have the new drops over there on papaswolio.com. If you haven't yet checked out the Swole variant gear, I know a lot of you, because we announced it during the accountability meeting, so I know a lot of you already jumped on it and you used your special member discount when you went for your purchase. Remember, if you're not yet a member, you can still save 10% on your order for being a listener of the show. Make sure you use code DailySwole at checkout for 10% off, and definitely go and take a look, because we're adding new designs, things that we haven't yet added from the previous site because we launched this a couple months ago. And also we have new designs coming all the time. So make sure you check out the brand new Swole variant apparel, which is fucking fire. Next fucking level.
I am the danger.
Love me some Swole variant. I can't wait till my Swole variant gear comes in. But make sure you use code DailySwole. That's all one word, DailySwole, for 10% off, and check out everything we have to offer. Check out all the collections. Scroll all the way down. We got the Swole Fam favorites. We got red, white, and Swole gear. We have so much stuff, and we're adding new stuff all the time. So make sure you keep on checking back for more apparel. Okay. Let's get into the next one. We have two more posts, and these are both lit. We got one from Robert. Let's do one from Rob. What we got here? First post. Welcome to the fam, Rob. Welcome to the fam, everyone. Biceps and gorillas. Welcome, Rob. I'm a 41-year-old Marine Corps veteran, and during the lockdown, I bitched out, ate, and drank like shit, which resulted in feeling and looking like shit. Heard about the 7 pillars a few months ago, and over the past 50 days, I've been incorporating 6 of them until I finally became a member of the Swole Fam a few days ago. I'm down from 205 pounds to 175 pounds, and I'm motivated as fuck. I'm crushing the gym, and I keep my body moving. We're not done yet, but that's awesome. Thank you for your service, by the way. We got a lot of military in the Swole Fam. He continues, I've done macros a few times, which led to some success, but I could never retain the progress before. Now, I'm eating grass-fed beef and all the good shit that comes from eating like a healthy human should eat, and I feel fucking amazing. Following the 7 pillars is for real and will change your life. I forgot to mention, yesterday, I got married, and the first thing we did was go to the fucking gym. Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. Hashtag go to the fucking gym, value yourself, hashtag crush every day. That's fucking awesome. That's awesome. And I've told the story a few times. The Swole Fam knows it, but Mama Swolio and I, our first date was leg day. And first date is leg day. First date is leg day. If you like a girl or you think someone might be the one or might be a good, you have to do leg day. First date, leg day, because it's a great test of character. It's the only test of character. I need to see what she put out. And we had a fucking sick workout. We were both sore for about 3 weeks. You have that first date kind of showing off a little bit. And actually, it was so funny how sore. We were both crushed after it. So it was fucking awesome. So first date was leg day, and she passed the vibe check. It was a great workout. Those were the days. Leg day. All right, we got one last one from Christopher inside the Telegram chat. Morning, fam. It's a beautiful fucking Saturday here in northeastern Pennsylvania. I hope you all kill your workouts today. Hashtag go to the fucking gym. Abso-fucking-lutely. No question about it. It's a beautiful day in Florida, too. Really, no clouds in the sky. Super hot. I was like roasting my nips earlier. My tan, I am literally going to become, I'm going to be a different race soon. I got such a solid tan. I've just been out in the sun every day, but today is actually, it's spicy. It's getting hotter. This is like the summer in Florida. This is where it actually comes into the summer legit. This is when it really kind of kicks off. And plus it's been hot for so long, like August, September is when it's really the hottest down here. All right, so we talked about the Swole Fam already. So those were all posts from inside the Swole Fam. If you're not yet a member, make sure that you are checking out everything that we got over there at swolenormousx.com. You can join for less than $5. And of course, if you go unlimited, you get access to all the programs and the yoga and stuff that we always talk about. Now, what was it, Rob? What we got here? Is it, I just forgot what I read. I don't even know what happened yesterday. Robert. So he was talking about the 6 pillars until he joined the Swole Fam, which is pillar number 7. And all the other pillars are taken care of inside Swolenormous X. So over 200 yoga classes that you can stream anywhere on your phone, on your tablet, TV. You can have all the programs you need, whatever equipment you have, barbell, dumbbell, band, mace bell. We have recovery, foam rolling. We have all this kind of stuff inside Swolenormous X, meditation, the whole brain gains section, from 5 minutes all the way up to 30-minute meditation sessions. So everything that you need to crush your 7 pillars, that's really that's the foundation of the Swole Fam. It's the foundation of Swolenormous X. So the 7 pillars, you could download your copy at swolenormousx.com. There's also links in the show notes and description down below. But this is what you should be doing. This is what you should be checking off every single day. And it's very simple, right? It's very, very simple. Is it easy? I mean, it's not easy necessarily. It is once you get the flow, but that's just setting a new habit. And I do think it's very easy personally, but it's very, very simple. And most places that you'll go in the fitness industry or the wellness industry, there's usually this complicated solution because then they can charge you exorbitant amounts of money and make it seem like you always need someone to hold your fucking hand. But what we do inside Swolenormous X is we teach you how to fish. It's not here, eat this. Don't eat that, eat this. It's about customizing and individualizing your nutrition and supporting one another because we're all coming from different areas of the world, different ages, different levels of experience. So it really doesn't matter what your experience is or where you are, man, woman, younger, older. Doesn't matter what color your skin is. Doesn't matter how many limbs you have. It really doesn't matter. It's all about your mindset. And all of you, no matter who you are, no matter where you are, you can crush your 7 pillars. It just might look a little bit different for you than it does for me. You might prefer to do more kettlebell work. You might like to swim a lot. You might love to do cardio. You might love to run. That's like your passion. I'm not going to tell you not to fucking run if that's what you love to do. So we'll help you and we will guide you and we'll educate you and teach you how to train and how to approach your lifestyle in order to get the goals, the results that you want. And that's what's more important. And man, it's like what we've been talking about on TikTok all the time on the Daily Swole channel, just the brainwashing that eating fucking grass is better for humans than actually eating steak, the demonization of red meat, the demonization of fats. It's just insane. And it's just, there's endless anecdotal studies and plus your own personal experiences that we're sharing here every day. My life and my health and my wellness is getting better every single day by eating the way that I eat and by approaching my life and my health the way that I do. And it just goes to show how full of shit the mainstream media and all this propaganda is when it comes to politics, social issues, and especially nutrition. It's no different. It's absolutely no different. Most of the people in this world just want you to comply and do what they do because they said so, without quality scientific evidence, without any kind of rational thought or any kind of nuance. It's just very, 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 very biased. Very, very biased. And it's crazy how much people are saying in the comments that liver's bad for you. Liver filters out toxins. Okay, sure it does, but it doesn't store toxins. Liver is nature's multivitamin. It's one of the healthiest foods you could possibly fucking eat. And people are out there trying to suck down 5 pounds of kale rather than eating like 2 ounces of beef liver. It's insane. It's insane. And then to tell people that look 1,000 times healthier than they do. Many people that are doing this whole plant-based thing are dealing with constant mental issues, constant psychological issues, and constant injuries, and all these other negative health outcomes. Maybe it's coming from your nutrition or your lack thereof. You have to think, Don't do the same. In other words, before we get into some questions, don't do the same thing all the time. Don't keep on trying the same fucking thing and expecting different results. That's the cliche of the definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. If you keep on trying to fit a square peg into a round hole, it's not going to fit any better, even if you smash it harder. Okay. If it's not working for you, try something different. I don't care how many Disney movies you've fucking seen or how many times you've watched The Lion King and fucking Fern Gully. You shouldn't be just eating plants. You need to get quality animal products. Unless you have a severe allergy for whatever freakish genetic reason, you need to get in quality nutrition. So think. Doesn't mean you have to suck down. Doesn't mean you have to be a carnivore. You could take some organ supplements. I mean, just make sure you're taking care of your health. Put yourself first. It's just very weird when people sacrifice their own personal health and try to sacrifice other humans' health for animals. It's weird when you love animals more than humans. You can enjoy animals, but to love them more than humans, that's pretty, I don't know. It can be sociopathic. Let's see here. Anyway, for shame, if you have any issues with red meat, man, that might be hell. That might be hell. That's what hell sounds like. I told Mama Swolio when she got COVID last year, or she tested positive for it. So, I mean, when she was at home, I said, if I lose, cause she lost her sense of taste for like a day or two. And I told her, I said, if I lose my sense of, if I can't taste my bacon or steak, I am going to be so fucking pissed. And I live with, and I stayed, slept in the same bed. I just got tons of sun. I ate extra liver and stuff, and I was totally fine. Didn't lose my taste. I would have been so pissed. I'm going to kick you. I'm going to kick you out of this place. Get the fuck out of here. All right. Hashtag swole slut for a chance to win today's swole crowd. Let's take some questions, shall we? All right. We'll take some from Instagram. And I know Instagram yesterday, it's hit or miss. We'll take a couple questions. We'll take a couple questions. I want to opt for live questions. So we'll only take a few today. Just make sure you drop in the comments below hashtag Ask Papa Swolio. And we'll get into that. So this one is from Shiba _ on Instagram. Papa Swolio, on your worst, most unmotivated days, what do you use to motivate yourself? I just do it. Motivation's bullshit. So I don't even think about the term motivation. I just do it if I need to do it. And if I don't need to do it, doesn't mean every day I lift heavy. Sometimes I'll just do some mobility and I'll do sauna or cold therapy, and that'll be my recovery day, active recovery, and I'll crush it the next day. So stop using the word motivation and your life will get drastically more clear. You'll get a lot more clarity. Motivation's bullshit. I always say motivation is a lying, untrustworthy whore that will leave you the first chance he or she gets. So don't trust motivation. It's just a feeling. Forget the feelings. Do you need to do it today? This does not mean that, I don't feel like working out today because I'm so fucking sore I can't even stand up. Then you probably shouldn't lift. You should do some more active recovery. This does not mean if you objectively need more repair, you got terrible sleep, you're really sore and you're really fatigued and you're under recovered. It doesn't mean you just go hammer yourself again. So just not feeling like it, you know who you are. If you just, I don't feel like, fuck you. It's raining. I don't feel like it. Fuck you, do it. Just fuck you, do it. All right. Okay, let's see. We got one from Ice Cold Brett. Ooh.
What's in the box?
You're as cold as ice. You're willing to sacrifice your gains. All right. Papa Swolio, weight has plateaued in calorie deficit. How to break through it? Lift more fucking weights. What are you trying to do? I'm trying to look in your picture in your avatar. What I don't like are people that do calorie deficits that need to put on more mass. There are a lot of people out there just saying, I can't tell Ice Cold Brett, but try to put on muscle. Forget those deficits. Pack on mass and then you'll be able to lose extra body fat and still eat a lot more food. I really am not a big fan of calorie deficits. I just think people should be focusing more on building muscle. A lot of people, when they first start lifting, and when I say first start lifting, this does not mean first 3 months. I mean your first 5 years or so, easily. You're worried too much about trying to cut. You need to be packing on mass. Now, this might not mean overeating, but if you're building lean muscle tissue, you're building muscle, you are going to lose fat a lot easier because it's harder to eat in a surplus. I mean, it's hard. Yeah, it's harder to eat in a surplus. You need to build more lean muscle tissue because then your metabolism will increase, and then it's much easier to eat in a deficit. And more often than that, you just need to drop the carbohydrates, lose some extra water weight, because people drastically overestimate their ability to measure their body fat percentage. Unless you're getting DEXA scans or underwater weighing, you're just approximating. You're doing a bioelectrical impedance, you're stepping on a scale that sends a pulse through your body and says, hey, you're this percent body fat. That stuff's pretty much bullshit. You need to look in the mirror, you need to take pictures, you need to do circumferential measurements, or you can shut the fuck up, pack on mass, and eat big. Eat plenty of protein, at least a gram per pound of body weight. Keep your fats high and keep your carbs low, moderate. Okay, sweet potatoes, don't be sucking down tons and tons of sugary protein bars and shakes and crap like that. You don't need weight gainers and all that garbage. Save your money on all the supplements. Seriously, you should be saving your money on the supplements and focusing on quality foods. You're not going to be able to sit there and eat garbage quality food and then think you're going to make it up with a protein shake. Not going to happen. Lift big, eat big, build muscle, and it'll be much easier to trim fat, which I'm assuming is what you want to do. But I need to know a little bit more about where you're at. But I always try to put my foot down and tell people to fucking lift more weights. Lift more weights. And I think one of the real challenges there is when you want to lose fat, you have this hardcore anxiety about eating a lot of food and training hard because you think you're going to gain more fat. That's not what's going to happen. If you're lifting weights, your body is going to utilize fat stores for energy because you're actually increasing your resting use of calories. So at a resting period, like right now, I am at rest. I am utilizing more energy than the average person because the mass that I have is lean mass. It's muscle tissue. My body has to maintain it. It's not stored energy. It's living tissue that my body is maintaining. So the calories that I consume every day are going to repair my muscle and to feed my body to maintain my muscle. And the reason why my body is maintaining my muscle is because I train regularly and my body knows that we got another session coming up. My body is so used to training and breaking down and repairing muscle tissue that it knows that it needs to rebuild muscle tissue. If I stop, if you don't use it, you lose it. And over time, the muscle will waste away and you'll be left with more fat stores and the like. So you have to force your body into that adaptation. If you have more lean mass, your metabolism will go up. And then let's say you are balanced out, maintenance around 1800. Well, if you lift weights, your maintenance can be around 24. And then you can eat to more of your satisfaction, eating 22,000, 2,100. Maybe it's 2,400 calories your maintenance. And you could be eating 2,000, 2,200, 2,300 calories, be in a deficit, but be more than satisfied because you're eating tons and tons of food and your body is sending those nutrients to rebuild muscle tissue. And then you're trimming off the extra for those resting, longer duration, lower intensity time periods like sitting on a computer or sitting in a car or taking a shit. Your body is utilizing elevated levels of calories at rest because your metabolism is faster because you have more lean mass. That was good.
He's on fire!
That should be the last. Just come back. Just timestamp this episode. So anyone that's talking about cutting and dieting, just come back and listen to this part, 1933 at about 34 minutes. Boom. All right. Alexandria Papaswolio. Sorry if it's been asked before, but do you believe in the drink a gallon a day? I tried and needed to piss every 20 minutes. It depends on the person. So that's a very arbitrary number. Different mass, different needs for water replenishment. If you're sweating a lot, if you're down in Florida or in Texas or a hot, warm climate, you also need electrolytes too. So you can definitely get in too much water if you're not getting in that balance of electrolytes. So I put a little Celtic sea salt or some electrolytes in my water. So a gallon a day is very arbitrary. If you have a 5 foot tall woman that weighs 105 pounds drinking a gallon, carrying around a gallon jug, then you have some guy who's, 6'5", 240 pounds. A gallon a day just doesn't make sense for both of them. So it's going to be different. Usually about half your body weight in water is the minimum in ounces. So if you're 200 pounds, 100 ounces of water. So what's in a gallon? 128 ounces. So it depends. And then of course, how active you are, what kind of climate you're sweating. Some people sweat more than other people. Rosimar, Papaswolio, I don't have a sauna, but do have a hot tub. Could I get similar benefits from going on it or in it? You have an actual hot tub or a tub and you have hot baths. It's similar. I mean, heat is good. In other words, it just you won't be able to get as hot. So because of it actually touching your body, this is why people have some infrared saunas actually heat up your insides rather than the air around you. I have a steam sauna with the rocks and stuff, so it heats the air up as well, just heats up everything, so it gets really, really fucking hot. Obviously, if I'm in the sauna and I have it at 200 degrees, it's much different than being in a hot tub and it's 200 fucking degrees. You're literally boiling in water. You'll be roasting just because of the contact with your skin. So in terms of similar benefits, I don't know if it's comparable just because you won't be able to get the heat to the same level, but it's definitely good. So you can definitely do that. You just might dry out your skin a little bit more. There's different, I don't really know if there's any studies per se about hot tubs. There are with saunas, but with hot tubs, usually heat and cold is good. Heat and cold is good, so there's nothing wrong with it. I would definitely do it. But then again, if you're using a hot tub and there's chlorine and I don't know what else is in there, if it's your hot tub or it's your complexes and you can't control it. But heat is great. Heat and cold is great. It's just different. And I don't think it matches completely, but it's definitely better than not. Let's see, Tyler, what can you advise someone who's looking to build muscle? My friend was to change. I just mentioned it. I just talked about that a second ago. I don't really understand the language in the question. My friends was to change. Don't know what you mean exactly, but just rewind the podcast. Literally just talked about building muscle. What's up, John? Pillar of community question. Papa Swolio, should I judge people on their friends and how to deal with snowflake entourage? Pillar. Okay, should I judge people on their friends and how they deal with snowflake entourage? Or are you talking about yourself? So judging people on their friends, well, in terms of, I get this on TikTok a lot, are people, who are you to judge someone else? It's like, look, human beings, we've evolved to judge things. We judge danger, we judge other people based on, are they going to make our tribe susceptible to and vulnerable to attack or the weakest link? So we naturally judge. Now, whether or not you're judging someone's character based on, so if someone's morbidly obese, I'm judging their health. Yeah, they're not in good health. I'm not judging their personality saying like, hey, that person's terrible. They're going to hell. I hate that person. I don't judge them like that. So judgment is fine. Judging someone's character based on other types of attributes, that's not accurate. I say a lot of things, and of course, a lot of my topics are taken out of context. So just using that from a personal example. But people are usually, you've heard the term, you're the average of the 5 people you surround yourself with. In terms of judging someone, depends on what you mean, but definitely whom they surround themselves with and what kind of environment they allow themselves to go. It might show you how they think about themselves or how much they respect themselves. And obviously, if they are surrounding themselves with negative people, you don't want to surround yourself with that person because honestly, that's going to come right into your life. It's going to bring that negativity. Trust me, people that surround themselves with negative people for whatever reason, or they're not keeping up their defenses properly, if you allow that person into your life, it's going to bring all that other shit. Trust me, it's going to bring all that other shit. I know from experience. It's going to bring all that shit with them. So you just got to keep them at a distance, if anything. But I don't know what you mean by how to deal with snowflake entourage. If you mean them or you. Let's see. We got a follow up here. I sometimes hesitate. This is from John again. I sometimes hesitate getting close to people because of their friends are super loud and loud about the kind of things that blows your brain every now and then in the balls deep section. So if they're surrounding themselves, if you're going to be friends with these people, you're going to be friends with these people by association, essentially. You're going to be around them. So fuck that. If they're bringing that kind of shit into your life, there's your answer. So the answer is no. If they're loud about the things that blows my brain, if they're loud about fat phobia and fat acceptance and all that shit, then absolutely fuck those people. Fuck that shit. You have to be as strict as possible. Don't allow any of that shit in your life. Any of that shit. I'm telling you, this is Trojan horse type shit. You've seen the movie Troy, you know the legends, right? This is the trap door. That's how it sneaks in. That's how it seeps in. And most people just allow it. They watch TV shows that are completely fucking woke. I've stopped watching shows when all of a sudden they started implementing in the fucking script just this blatant wokeology that has no place in the script. It was just blatant virtue signaling. I said, fuck you. I've watched shows for 6 or 7 seasons. And then all of a sudden, all this woke shit started getting written in because of these leftist, just lunatics out in Hollywood. So I just dropped the show. Fuck you. Stop trying to subvert my, you can't insult my intelligence like that. No, I'm not your fucking sheep. I'm not your drone. I'm not buying this garbage. If you can't write a fucking show, fuck off. And I'm done. So you can't let any of that shit in. And it doesn't matter if they're friends of a friend. Why are you friends with this person that, I guess, I don't want to say that believes in this stuff, because different belief systems doesn't mean you shouldn't associate with them, right? It's okay to believe different things. But if they're letting in this type of lunacy, this is not just believing different things. This is a whole different ball of wax. It's going to come into your life. So if you don't want that shit in your life, doesn't even matter what the reason is. If you don't, then you have to make sure you keep all of that at a distance, large distance, not even close, not even close. It will come into your life. Other people's shit will run off. It will run off. The same thing with E. coli and things on spinach or tomatoes. A lot of that is runoffs from flash floods in the plains with these factory farms with all these just sick animals. You have these flash floods and all this fecal matter runs off into associating fields. And then you get E. coli and salmonella and all this shit that shouldn't be on spinach, that shouldn't be on tomatoes. And it's like the handling, and it just saturates and gets into the soil and gets onto your food products. It's that runoff. You don't want the social runoff. So keep that shit at bay. Ooh. CJ, Papa, when you eliminate coffee, as I take a sip of coffee, do you get the jitters when you reintroduce it? I'm currently eliminating it on week 3. You might, depending on how sensitive you are to coffee. But usually if you remove coffee for a month or 2, you're going to get a fucking rush. It's going to taste and feel a lot different. So I like going off it for now and again. But what's even been better for me is not drinking it past a certain time. So I'm probably not going to be even finishing what I have here just because about 1 o'clock. So I don't want to be up all night. So I'll probably actually stop drinking it right about now, actually. Yeah, I made extra today and it tastes really good, but I'll probably cut it off just because about 10 hours and I already drank a lot. Let's see, it's I thought it was earlier, 1:30, so about 10 hours, right? 11:30, it's about right. About 10 hours. So it's going to wear off after a while. So you certainly could. Let's see. Bandit, Papa Soy, my family is getting half a cow grass-fed. Nobody wants the organ meats. I'm going to get kidneys, liver, of course, anything else. Get the bones, get the heart. I mean, do you have a choice of everything? Half a cow, kidneys, liver, heart. It depends on what else you want to cook. I mean, you could do spleen, you could do pancreas, but you can make a stew. We have organ meat stew, but that's up to you. The liver and the heart, I would say, most important. Kidneys are good too, but the heart is great. Heart you can grill up like a steak. One of my favorite ways to cook the beef heart is you soak it in balsamic vinegar overnight, and then you just cook it like a steak, pretty lightly on both sides. It's so good. It's so good. It's like a sweet steak. It's so good. Beef heart's great. So yeah, the heart, and those are the main organs. I mean, unless you want to start getting like the adrenals or the testicles or all those things, you could eat the whole fucking cow. You could eat the whole thing. So the brains, you could do whatever you want, but those would be the main ones. Then you have to start getting fancy, or you get the tripe, you get the stomach, and then you have to know how to prepare it. I don't even cook all those things. It just takes a lot more skill to make it. And of course, that's an acquired taste. But definitely get the bones if you're allowed to get the bones too, or that's part of the included. All of it. But definitely the heart. And again, when you look at the organ meat supplements, the standard ones are liver, heart, kidney, pancreas, and spleen. They were all grossed out. I want the tail. They were all grossed out. Oh my God. See, that's the best part. That's the best fucking part. They're all grossed out. That's the thing. That's a cultural thing. That's how people are. You hear that, everyone? They're grossed out getting rid of the most nutritious parts of the animal. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okie dokie. Cool. Good questions today. Good questions. I like it. Very nice. All right, let's get into some balls deep content. Shall we? Let's fucking go. Make sure you drop in the hashtag Swole Slut because we got this Swole card to give away. Make sure you subscribe. Check out thedailyswole.com for all the links for all the podcasts and such. Remember, The Daily Swole on Instagram, The Daily Swole on TikTok. Posting a lot of content on TikTok. That's the shit. So make sure you follow over there. We're blowing up TikTok. We're actually bringing some common sense, logic and common sense over to TikTok. And also, we got The Daily Swole and we have The Daily Swole 2. The Daily Swole and then number 2. Probably will start up The Daily Swole 3. So honestly, make sure you follow both The Daily Swole and The Daily Swole 2 because any clip that I have that's just that might get Banny McBanderson on the main page, I will post on The Daily Swole 2 because it's a smaller account, but that's a backup account. So make sure you follow that one too for more, I don't want to say fringe, but maybe more aggressive or more in your face and, stuff about jabby jabs and other things that might get blocked on the bigger channel. Okie dokie. Let's see what we got here. We got some poop. Let's do it. Drum roll. What we got? What's in the box? Time to go balls deep. Stick it in.
That's deep.
Take it all. Jonathan Tanius? Jonathan Taintus? All right, we got our first post here. What is this? Oh, settle down. All right, the post here says, beauty is in the eye of God the Creator and us the beholder. Okay, one of those. God loves both slim and fat people. He purposely created some of us as fat admirers, oh God, to confirm, reflect, represent his love, specifically for fat people. In our eyes, we see that fat is beautiful. Okay. Gotta love that appeal to authority. Just put it on God. Well, God made fat people, so we should love them because God's love is for fat people. Okay. Okie dokie. Alrighty. Way to leverage religion to continue to brainwash people into thinking that fat is healthy. You can like what you like. There are chubby chasers out there. People like chunkies. That's fine. Most people don't, but you can. Whatever you want. Just don't put this one. Just don't put this one. Well, God made them fat, so we have to love it because His love. I just sound like Frank Underwood all of a sudden. His love loves fat people. Okay, loves fat people. All right. Let's get into the next one. What's in the fucking box? What comes next after that?
What's in the box?
I did not touch that man's penis at the bar. Yes, you did. God, that was such a good show. Fuck, that was such a good show. That last season sucked because Spacey's a creep. God damn it. All right, let's see here. Fuck. All the good shows are ruined except Breaking Bad. Every fucking show ends like shit except for Breaking Bad because they ended it properly. It was best writing in history, by the way. Best show ever. Things that we're told affect body weight. Diet and exercise. Okay? All 7 pillars. I'll save you. This is from Daring Fat. So here's a little picture. Things that we're told affect body weight. Diet and exercise. And then we have an arrow that says reality. So Daring Fat is going to tell us what actually we're going to get educated by someone whose handle is called Daring Fat. Okay? So someone whose handle is Daring Fat is going to tell us how to take care of our health. But not really. Talking about body weight, because there's this obsession with staying fat. Okay, you could stay fat, but you're not going to be healthy. Stop trying to fight to stay fat. You don't have to, just be fat. Just stop with the denial. Stop with the lies. Stop it. Oh God, these things are so fucking stupid. All right, things that actually affect body weight. Trauma. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and say just nothing to do with it. Some people eat themselves to death without trauma. Like it's possible, but give me a break. Everyone has trauma. No. Weight stigma does not affect body weight. Look, this is just like mental instability. If you've been harassed and psychologically harassed, but that's, yes, a lot of things affect body weight. You know what also affects body weight? Notice how everything here, food access, yo-yo dieting, systemic racism. I'm going to go ahead and go fuck yourself on that one. Socioeconomic status, I understand, but that's education. Yeah, no one's getting, okay. These fucking things. Okay. Yeah, it's affect with an A, by the way. Fucking grammar. Medications and medical conditions, dieting, history, genetics. Notice how there's nothing here about eating too fucking much. Nothing here about being a pathetic victim and just overeating and trying to justify obesity. How about overeating? How about not exercising? Yeah, genetics, rarely. Movement patterns affect body weight. Movement patterns, you mean no movement patterns. You don't move enough. Mental health, actually nutrition affects mental health directly. Education, no one's getting educated in this country, so that could be for anything. These are all excuses. And yes, food access. Oh no, you do realize that maybe the majority of the world doesn't have access to food or fucking clean water. So because you're posting on Instagram, you are a privileged cunt complaining about shit. You're a privileged cunt. If you're posting online, you are privileged. You have it a lot better than many people if you have access to the internet to post this trash. Medications, that has to do with your lifestyle habits in most cases. Most medications are not necessary if you take care of your health. Okay. If you damage your body to submission, sometimes you have to be on medication forever because you fucked your body up so bad. It's still your responsibility. And that is what it is. Socioeconomic status. There are a lot of people that make terrible decisions. If you have $10 to eat, you can have $10 to go buy food. And I'm not saying everyone has it easy, but that's not enough. The exceptions or these different outliers and situations and these excuses don't change the reality of the situation. Yes, we need better education for many, many things. Yes, people have trauma of all different of all different types, but a lot of people are pretending they have trauma, and a lot of people create their own trauma and continue perpetuating the story that they tell themselves for something that wasn't as bad as they thought it was, or they can't change. Like, if someone chooses to beat themselves up for 50 years about something, you know, we need therapy, but a lot of therapists don't know what they're fucking doing either. Nutritionists don't know what they're doing. Doctors don't know what they're fucking doing. That's why we have to take personal responsibility and really help one another, you know, we need community. We need people around us that are going to help us move forward. So yo-yo dieting, you making a bad decision. Dieting history, you're just trying to fill up this fucking screen, trying to fill up this little square. A lot of these are just bullshit excuses. The genetic thing is an excuse. The yo-yo dieting and dieting history is an excuse. The weight stigma is an excuse. The mental health, I mean, that's mostly an excuse. Education, it sucks across the board. It's an excuse. You can't blame education when you have a cell phone. Seriously, I've learned so much more. I've learned everything that I know for the most part based off technology and doing my own research and applying. Yes, I've been to college. Yes, I have a degree, but 99.9% of everything that I know about everything that I know is based on personal experience, doing it and learning and gathering the information myself. Straight up. All right, so this can all go suck a dick. It's like a big fat dick. Oh, daring fat. You got a caption too to follow up. Daring fat caption. And if that study you claim proves that fat is unhealthy, proves fat is unhealthy, you twat, does not control for these other factors, then it's junk science and it's worthless. Moving the goalpost as always.
Matt Damon.
Eat my cookies. Isn't it time we moved on from thinly disguised anti-fat bias and taught current science to doctors? Next person that says calories in, calories out to me, ... Well, that is called the law of thermodynamics. That's a law of thermodynamics. Energy can neither be created nor destroyed. So it is energy. Everything is energy. Everything is energy input and energy output. But it's food quality. So these people are just continuously moving the goalposts and using all these different excuses to fight off. I mean, every scientific study, you could find a flaw. That's why a study isn't causation. It's all correlation. It's all, hey, this shows this outcome. You test a hypothesis and here's the result. And that's why you do that's why there's many different tests on creatine, on caffeine, or anything. You need more tests because it could be your sample size. It could be whatever it could be your sample size. Could be that you only tested men or only tested women or only did ages 18 to 20, or you only did 200 people when you should do 20,000. And it wasn't a long enough study. You only did 6 months versus in 5 years, AKA vaccine research. Every study can be questioned. So that doesn't mean that the evidence and logic and common sense is against it. Obviously, we know that being obese is not healthy. It's a very creepy thing to continue to push this narrative that it's bias and it's cultural, that being fat is good for you. It's obviously not. And I posted this on the Daily Swole TikTok